Hey, welcome to another episode of Dirty Talk 101, where we talk to the bold. Stories unfold from the young to the old. Nothing's off limits to be told. I'm Essie, aka Tornado Head, because I'm going to keep your head spinning. And you are.
What's up, you guys? You know it's Carlucci. I always got that Gucci. You can talk to me about your coochie. Or anything else that you got on your mind.
We have two guests in the house. Who we got over here to the right?
Katrina,
HurricaneKatrina.
hitting you with that storm, bitch.
Hey, who else do we have in the building?
Crystal
with the Pop. She's coming through with some explosive shit. Don't fuck with her. She is gonna turn into a machine gun, not no fucking pistol. That's what's gonna fucking happen. Watch out. She's like the smallest one, so you already know I'm not lying. Welcome to our show, Dirty Talk 101. So
Welcome.
yeah, we have a guest in here who is a top model. Should be the next America's top model if I had my way, but 5 stars for me. What did they give the people? So talk to us. Tell us the dirty details of being a model. Oh wait. Tell us a story about the foot fetish first and foremost, guys.
So you want to know about the foot fetish?
Yes, we just want to warn like anybody else who might be thinking that they want to go into the model world and become a model, like the ups and downs, but this is the dirty side of it, of course. So talk to us. By the way, tell them how tall you are.
6'1".
6'1".
6'1" of
A
all
gorgeous
legs,
blonde,
guys,
and
all
she's
legs.
single, so she's
beautiful.
taking applications from doctors, lawyers, and whatever else.
Doctors, lawyers, and Indian chiefs.
No, celibate over here.
Okay, celibate.
I'm not no dirty talk girl, but I'm here anyway.
My mother used to say doctors, lawyers, and Indian chiefs.
I
Yes?
love Indians,
Yeah.
like from India though,
Nice.
but they don't like spending
Did
money.
you just say
but
doctors?
I think they're so hot.
Did she just declare?
They're so hot.
They're so hot for some reason,
Yeah, but
and their food is like
they're cheap as
So
fuck.
Sanjay, if you're listening,
said they're cheap.
Don't be mad at me because I just say Sanjay. Raj,
Sandeep.
whoever you are, listen up, okay?
Ours was a BB. Oh, sorry, folks. But yeah, so you're sexy, but you're cheap. Okay, says the top model. Now, next.
yeah.
Tell them about that dirty story you told us earlier about.
It's not so dirty though. So
It's a little dirty.
It's the
It's
dirty
cute.
side of modeling because
If
it's
you're
something you
gonna,
didn't want to
like-
go through, right?
yeah, if you're gonna just rely on little agencies to do shit for you, you're gonna have to have another job.
Oh, my God.
I've been doing my own thing modeling for 8
Own
years, and I haven't had to have a job. So like,
Straight hardcore.
I've had experiences where I go to things where people are fronting something they're not, you know. So one guy wants an athletic photo shoot, and it turns out to be a foot fetish thing, and he tells me arrive in athletic wear, tennis shoes, socks, all this. He takes some fitness photos, and then he's like, take off your socks and shoes. Hold on.
Wait,
I got
wait. So when he was like, take off your socks and shoes,
That's
were
what he
you
told
not-
me.
You were like, red flag.
No, he
Yeah.
straight up told me at that moment.
Oh, yeah, that's
so
right.
there was no time for red flag. Like
He said I have a
he's
foot
like,
fetish.
I'm gonna tell you right now, I have a foot fetish, so I just want some pictures of like your feet, you know. Like lay on the couch
What?
with your feet up in the air, and I'm just gonna take some angles. And I'm
And
like,
then you're probably down
no.
for it, like the first couple pictures.
No, bitch, no. I'm like, excuse me, I'm here for a fitness photo shoot. Bye. Turn around, open the door, walk out, walk down the hall, get in the
Yeah.
elevator, get
Good
your
for
ass in the
you.
car, and leave.
Shots
Good
out,
for you.
shots
So
So
out.
motherfucker
Yeah.
wants to play some game. If you want that, just say something. Some bitch will be there, but I'm not her. So.
Yeah. Katrina,
All right, I like that. You
Hurricane
owned
Katrina
that.
is not with the foot
She wasn't
fetish.
playing.
She'll kick you in the
I wasn't
nuts.
that strong. I was weak. I had a weak.
Oh! Tell them about the foot fetish on the plane.
I wasn't as strong as Katrina. you
Okay.
guys. Okay, I was
No
on the
need to
plane.
compare. You got in a
No,
situation
I was-
of your
I was-
own.
I was
girl.
in a-
Carly was with the
situation.
Gucci Oochie.
But it was all Gucci though. At the end of the day, it was all Gucci because it's always
Talk about
Yeah.
that coochie.
So I'm on the plane, right?
On the
And
plane.
They bumped me up in the service, and I go to like business econ, and there's like nobody in there. I'm like so happy. I like go and I find a seat by the window. I'm like, ooh, I get to be over here all stretched out. So I like lay out on the seat. I'm like good to go. And then this guy, this guy, he comes over. And
well, you forgot to mention how well you was maintained that day because of certain circumstances.
I was going on vacation, so it was like
she was ready. She was like Stella got her groove back mode.
I was on my way to Florida. I was gonna be having a good time. It was like I was all I was ready.
Gucci.
I was Gucci. So I was on the plane. I'm on the plane. I get bumped up. I'm laying out. I'm in first class. This dude, he comes up. I guess he got bumped up too. So he's like looking around for a seat. Now, mind you, there's a whole other side of the plane where like he could have sat, but instead he sees that he was about to sit there, but then he sees me and then he comes beelines it towards me. I'm like, oh God. So then he goes, oh, can I sit here? And I'm like, I mean, if you have to or whatever. So he goes, yeah. So he sits down. He goes, oh, I'm so sorry. He's like, I couldn't help but to notice you have some beautiful feet. Already, I'm like, this is a weird conversation.
Was it your toes or your feet, though?
Both. I don't know. He was just talking fast. He was just talking fast.
You just killing it. Okay.
I was wearing some flossy sandals, like I'm always wearing some sandals with some jewels and some sparkles and some some
open toe.
Yeah, something. And so he goes, oh, he goes, your feet are so beautiful. You look like you're tired. Can I rub your feet? And like I said, I was like, I knew he was on some bullshit already, but I was just tired.
Okay.
And so, I took advantage of the situation, y'all. I know I shouldn't have. God forgive me.
Take advantage? Fuck that shit.
He was like running to rub my feet, and I was tired.
That's why I'm saying for free. At least make it worth your time.
I was like, you know what? I was like, this is kind of weird, and this is kind of creepy, but I'm gonna go with it. So I let him rub my feet, and it started to feel good or whatever. And he kept it respectful. He stayed at the cafe below. I was like, yes. This is the business right now. There's like some random dude. I got bumped up in econ. I'm getting my feet
rubbed by a stranger.
I'm like sipping on a glass of champagne. Like life is fucking good right now. Like looking
out the window about to land in Paris.
You guys, I had my glass of rosé. I was chilling. So then he goes, it's like nearing the end of the flight. I'm like, all right, okay, I've been getting my feet rubbed for about half an hour. I'm like,
oh, he went to work.
He did. He definitely did the damn thing. I was like ready for him to go though. Like I really did want to like lay down and go to sleep because now, I'm like a little baby. Like I got my rub and like now I'm ready to go neenies.
Man.
So
is he gonna feed me now? That's what I'm trying to figure out.
No. Why would you?
He grabs my foot, you guys.
Puts it down his throat. No, just kidding.
Yes.
What?
He goes, oh, your feet are so beautiful. He goes, please, can I just suck on your toe? And I go, what? And like before I even could like really give him an answer, he just did it, and he shoved my whole big toe into his mouth on the plane.
Yes.
It was too much.
Where are you at? I'm flying soon.
We're like flying over the United States.
Wait, was he licking it or sucking it?
No,
he
guys,
sucked her whole fucking foot. Yeah.
Like pruning?
Every fucking
was it
toe.
pruning when he was
Every fucking toe.
It was. I have never. I definitely felt assaulted.
Hey, that means she got turned on.
You liked it.
Hold up, wait, I just want to get turned on by this shit.
No, it was a lot, you guys. It was a lot, honestly.
What the fuck?
So then, I don't know.
My pussy wet?
So then he could tell I was upset. Then he goes, oh, would you like me to buy you a drink? And I was like,
hell yeah.
I was like, yes, I would like you to buy me a drink.
You already know.
And can I please like have my seat back? And he was like, for sure. Like he had already got what he wanted, which was apparently to suck on my fucking foot.
Ooh. Man, shouts out to the men who...
I wasn't as strong as you.
Where's the next feed?
My point is, girl, the struggle is real, and I wasn't as strong as you, Miss Katrina.
Listen.
I wasn't able to do it.
Listen.
I wasn't able to resist the foot fetish monster.
Man, confession.
He got me.
Yeah, confession number 45 right now.
He got his whole foot
45?
fetish
I missed the other 44.
That's all right.
Where was
Confession 45.
And I think my toes were red too. I think that's where I fucked up.
Oh,
I
your
had the
toes?
whore color
Your
too.
nails?
Yeah, that's why he was like, "Bitch, I'm sucking on these
Oh,
toes."
I got red on tonight. I will be.
She was like, "I will be at Southwest Counter
That fetish is a huge thing, you
334."
guys.
34 Las Vegas Boulevard. Okay.
It's amazing.
Tonight I got on red toenails as we speak.
I was at a bar one time and this guy's like, don't be weirded out right now, don't turn around and look, but this guy next to you has been looking at your feet all night.
Oh,
and I was there
Lord.
watching a North Carolina game on TV for basketball. Yeah,
Out of control.
Creeper.
Okay, so it happened to me.
it's everywhere.
I was driving though, yo. I was
What?
driving and the guy next to me he had a kid in the car and everything. I see a kid in the back playing. He looking like, and then he's just like, roll your window down. So I like roll my window down, like, what's up? I'm in the car with my girl at the same time. She's like, what the heck? Oh my God, like this guy, like he's really trying to get you to like roll the window down. So I roll the window down. He's like, I know you have pretty feet. He was like, please, can I
What?
suck on your feet right now?
What?
Suck on your toes.
While you're driving?
Yeah, because we came to a light.
Man.
And that's what I was like. I was like,
I need
what
you to
is
get
this
your
kid
side.
in the car? What is this kid in the car?
I need them.
Look.
You guys need to get your whole life.
I was like, hell nah, right? Then he was just like, man, I'll pay you.
what?
He's like, I'll pay you. I needed some gas anyway. Girl.
Oh my God.
I was like, pull over.
Oh my God, tell me.
Pull the fuck over. So I pull over. I get the money.
So a bitch pulls over, right?
I get the money.
Pulls
She
over.
needs some gas money. Okay.
How much we were working with anyway? $50? $50? All right, I'll work with $50. You just want to suck my toes. That's it. Okay.
There's rules here.
All right, so I get out. She pulls over. She's like, oh my God, I can't believe this is going down right now. She's from the Bay. She's like, what? Oh my God, oh my God. She's like, I don't know if I should get turned on or what.
Why? I've been throwing up.
So anyway, he comes
No
over.
offense to Peter,
I have
no,
no clue what to
but-
do. So I just was like, okay, I ain't here. Like,
Oh.
suck on the toes then. Have
In
fun.
the parking lot?
Yeah, man. Kid in the car next to
Oh,
us.
shit.
Got his happy ass back in the car after he sucked on my toes,
Las
and we
Vegas,
went on our merry
shit.
way and shit. Got a sack and some gas. What? Came up that day off some sucking toes.
And his
Sucking
kid's traumatized
toes.
for the rest of his
The
life.
kid did not see shit.
Whatever.
Oh my
Always
God.
got tint on my shit.
Oh my God.
Oh my man, I need y'all to get together with the whole food
Oh,
situation.
man.
It's a hot mess.
There's so much more better things to worry about than
Crystal
some
with the
feet.
pistol.
No foot incidents for myself yet. No fetish experience.
None
Pe-
whatsoever.
People say I have
Because she
cute
ain't having
feet.
it.
You know, I'm super short and I have tiny feet, so they
What's
say
the
cute
fetish?
feet, but no sucking toes came
Girl.
up. Just
No
you
choky
have
with your
cute
hair
feet.
fetish. Your hair's long as shit.
People always want to touch it. Is it real?
It's a real.
Is it real? Yes.
Oh, I guess. That's okay.
Is your face real?
I mean, that's a fair question in 2018.
I guess so, yeah.
But hers don't look obvious.
But none of them look anymore. Like, people make it look so good now, so it's probably hard to
They be
tell.
having
That's just
these
probably
weeks.
annoying because you're like, bitch, do you see me switching this shit?
I think it's crazy
Did
when
you
I
see
can't
me
tell it's a
wrap
wig,
it
though.
up, bitch, and take it back down, bitch, and wrap it back up again, bitch? That's not weave hair.
Wash
be
and
having
go.
these lace
That's all I
fronts
do.
on point.
Wash and go.
Now, mind you, her hair is past her ass.
Yes.
Yeah. So, like, she's got some long hair. I just gave hella ideas to the listeners out there. I already know. They probably like, past her ass.
But I am short.
She's
so.
like 5'4", but it covers her whole body.
No, I am under 5'4".
You are under.
I am 4'10".
Oh, that's so cute.
Yo, my best friend in high school, 4'11 3/4.
That's so cute.
People would call us David and Goliath. She was a legal midget.
Honestly,
Yes, you're a legal midget, aren't you?
Yes.
I love you.
you know,
We're David
sometimes
and
I
Goliath.
wish I.
Oh,
Sometimes I wish I was short though. Like honestly, like you guys can just like sneak in the back cuts and just like do whatever you
Hell
want.
no, you're right by everyone's ass.
the
You
only
can't see
thing
anyone
that I
over
know.
the
Exactly.
I would
I
find
can-
all my people
You
when
can
I
lose
need
her in the
them.
crowd in like a second. That's what
But
I'm
you're
saying.
down with all the stink too. No
Oh,
offense,
if you
but,
lose
like,
me, I can find you.
feet, everything.
Well, you can find me because I'm 6 foot.
Yeah,
but I
so-
mean, damn.
Don't worry about
This
losing
is
me. I'll
not
find
good.
you.
No, I want to disappear. You don't understand.
If you can't find me,
Oh,
it's
some
for a
other
reason.
shit.
There are advantages to being short, and there are disadvantages to being short. I'll definitely say.
Yeah, it's like the giants
Definitely
on one side.
blending
and
in is a fucking
See how we did
major
that?
benefit.
Giants on one side.
Yeah, you can just go.
Well, I don't really blend in. I still stand out because I'm super short.
But kind
And
of
your
like you
hair,
can like
and
get
you're
it
beautiful.
hidden.
They're
Thank
like,
you.
who's that chick over
But
there?
like, guess what? You
Yeah.
try to sneak in somewhere being 6'1", they're like, "Oh, where you going? Where you going?"
Instantly, that's what I'm
And your
talking
blonde
about.
hair, they instantly
No,
can't
no,
look
you
away.
stand
Like,
over the
wow.
crowd, they gonna see
You
you.
let her walk in because you didn't even know.
Exactly. You
feel
let
the
her
same
walk
way.
in.
I have literally
But no, I
walked
draw
right
attention
past
because they think I'm a
bouncers.
kid. People always think I'm a kid.
Aww.
That's awesome.
You have a young ass face
would
though. Look
love
at your
to
cute
blend
cheeks
in.
and your smile. You got a baby face
know.
though. How old are you?
Do you
Oh,
want to say?
never ask a lady's age.
Oh God, we're all here.
No,
then.
I'll be
Let's go.
35 next month.
What? You look so young.
You do
Maybe
look
like
young.
23. You look like.
Oh, thank you.
She's super young. That's why she says that.
I've been guessed 21 and 19. I'm like, really? I'm about to like hit you.
She's in her 20s.
I'm not that young, obviously.
She's 23. Just kidding.
Yeah.
I knew
I'm
you was going to
23.
do that. I knew this guy just kidding.
23 plus 3.
Hey. That's Katrina the Hurricane. See her at Instagram.
26 from the sticks down in the 406, bitch.
Hey. Coming through like a star.
I'm not responsible for this content.
FYI, 406 is all of Montana. The whole state of Montana is 406.
You guys, I want you to know you guys shouted out Montana right now.
Hey.
Shout out to the MT baby.
Damn. She gave love. Okay, so what other crazy shit has happened? Like being a model, like having to go to gigs.
I want to know if they've ever made an outfit explicitly for you.
Hell no.
Well, yeah, I have fittings. So actually, I was in this one cosplay photo shoot, and they had me in this like little like crazy like futuristic outfit, but then most of it was like CGI like graphic like stuff. And I just held my hands in a position during the photo shoot, and then like in the actual photo, it looks like I have like a ball of like fucking energy or something, you know, like very like cosplay like superhero.
Ooh.
Wow,
I
that sounds
wanna
pretty
see
cool.
that.
Do you have an Instagram or something where
Yeah,
people
hell
can go
yeah.
to go and
Yeah.
see? Do you want to tell the people what your Instagram is? You guys listen up. This is Katrina the Hurricane. She's bringing the storm to you guys tonight. This is her Instagram if you want to check her out.
My Instagram is at Katrina May Armenta1. Armenta is ARMENTA. Number 1.
Number
okay,
one.
so look at my shit there, and you
Instagram.
can just go on and see my life.
Oh my
It's
God.
been a while. There's LA Fashion Week. There's Oscars. There's
Oscars.
Wow, my
She
girl's
did the
doing big
Oscars,
things,
yeah.
you guys.
Yeah. You want
But
to
I'm
book
not
her?
one to
Hit her
like
up.
see a celebrity and be like, oh my god, let me get a picture with you. I hate that. So like, you won't see any of that shit. It's straight up just what I do. I post my work.
She's so down to earth
I don't
too when
post
you
to
meet
get
her.
work. I post my work. So
And she's so down to
Nice.
earth. If you ever meet her, she's like cool with everybody. I'll be like, girl, don't talk to this motherfucker. Let's go.
Well,
I'm the
that's
bodyguard.
the Tornado Head's opinion of almost everything.
yeah, she just
Just
is
in
crazy.
general, don't take it personal, you guys. Don't take it personal. That's just the way that it is. You can't change it. It's like
Yeah.
the force of water.
I'm gonna make your head spin for a minute. Okay, so you go to these parties, and do they ever ask you to do anything crazy at parties because you're a model? Do they ever expect shit?
So a few stories come to mind right now when you say that.
Right,
First story, my girl, she has a model agency, quote quote, and she hired us to go to this party, and turns out to be a topless party. I'm like, bitch, I don't do this.
On top.
And it was a bachelor party, and so okay, I'll just play this through, right? And I'm just gonna wear my top as long as I can, and eventually maybe I'll have to take it off. And I think I took it off for about 10 minutes, and then all of a sudden these like girls showed up, right? And they were like, doing this like oil wrestling.
Oh no!
And then they went inside with like dildos and double-sided dildos.
Whoa! What's happening right now?
This is exactly what I'm saying. Why am I here? What the fuck's happening? This is not anything I've ever seen before. And it's a real hardcore bachelor party. And I'm like, oh my god. And I'm sitting with my girl Brittany on the couch like, what the fuck? Have you ever done this before? She's like, no. And I'm like, me either. I'm like, why are we here?
Aww.
So anyway, this girl keeps sending me to shit where I'm like, okay, bitch, no, I'm not your friend no more. Like, you're trying to be stupid.
So how'd you get out of there? Wait, you need to round this out for me because you guys know I don't like loose ends. You see how she started something there and then she just left it. My imagination's going insane. You have no idea. I think that you ended up with like 3 different two-way dildos inside of you and like scarred for life right now.
2 girls, they laid blankets down in the whole living room, right? They laid blankets down and just them and everyone was watching. All the guys, all the girls, everyone's just sitting around watching, like talking about it, laughing, whatever they're doing.
Entertained.
And then we're just there for a certain amount of hours, so we're like waiting for the time to be up and we're out. So we left after like probably in the middle of that. And then just like sat on the couch the whole time because I was like, oh my god.
Oh, I know how that is when you get paid for an engagement and you don't really know what it is and you just show up to it.
She straight
up
up lies
some
though.
Weird thing.
Another one, she's like, oh, it's an atmosphere job. Turned out to be a photo shoot for a fucking product. Like, bitch. And then another one, I was hired for an atmosphere, and it turned out to be a fetish party. So I was go-go dancing behind this, like, shadow wall, and I was also in a people room or whatever. So we're just dancing in there, and people can look in and, like, whatever.
Oh, wow.
And there's also, like, golden shower rooms, all these rooms with,
wow.
like, different fetishes, like
Damn,
candy
it goes
fetish.
down. I need to be at those parties.
It was huge, too.
Give me some water. I'm pissing over all y'all. Huh?
Why are you trying to R. Kelly these people? Stop it.
I gotta pee
this
anyway.
This is not okay. This is not okay. Okay.
And shit in Vegas is luxurious, you know? Like, I travel and it's like, okay, this is cool, but Vegas is like way more up.
The closest thing to topless I got was the Venus pool at Caesars.
Topless pools are dope. Topless pools are innocent and great.
But that's about it.
But being set up for some shit where it's like, what, bitch? I'm not a whore. I'm not a stripper. I'm not topless. I'm nothing.
Too much.
Like if you're trying to grab your titties when your titties are out.
Oh, yo, you touch my ass, I'm karate chopping your face. You're gonna know that because you're gonna be on the floor knocked out.
Too. I was thinking earlier, like you two would be bad with each other because
I
you guys
for real
are like
have knocked
firecrackers
motherfuckers
together.
on their ass by touching me.
Both of y'all would be in some shit by the end, and I'd be like, "Bill, you out of where?
You can come up to a person and touch them. Like, excuse me, I don't even want to hug you, let alone you touch.
You slapped all the security. What? Tell them about the celebrity. Do we want to blast them? We don't even have to blast them.
Which one? Hold on.
Well,
piece of shit. What?
Well, I mean, obviously, speaking of celebrities, I mean, there was the big movement that came out last year of Me Too. And you know how people are affected by the casting couch and like the industry in general in terms of sexual harassment or you know
well, it happens every day. Cry.
Is that how you feel about it?
She's mad about
it. If you cried about it every time it happened, it'd be like overrated story. So what's the point?
Okay.
Until like women are actually respected as equal quality people, it doesn't matter.
It's just gonna keep.
So I mean, okay, well then speak to that because I think that's something that we can all agree upon.
Don't try to cry about. Oh, I was like touched by a man. So what? Like what? You're gonna cry about it? He didn't kill your ass. Nobody cares unless you're like scarred for life, like physically, because they don't see your emotional scars.
I get that.
They can hear your sob story all day, but no one feels it.
And plus, if you ain't okay, let me not say that because I don't want to take it to that extreme. But if you haven't, like, I feel like how the chick was tripping. But it is like one thing leads to another. They think they could touch your leg. The next thing they could touch your boob. Then the next thing, you know what I mean? It's like, how far will you go? You know what I mean? Because you try to like brush a little shit under the table. Okay, you touch my ass. Yeah, I've had clients do it to me at work, and it's very rare because
it's always happened to me at work because especially when I was younger and I was like trying to be in the industry still, and I was still in radio and TV, and it was a part of the thing of like to be the cutest reporter there, to be the best dressed,
or even desire like that. So
this or that, and like you were trying to get time with like the producer, you were trying to get time to get to be with the executive producer so that you could get more airtime. Like I know that was like definitely a struggle, and like I was young and innocent. I didn't necessarily know that that they were gonna take advantage of somebody in that situation.
I'm kind of like that, where I'm like, oh, everyone's my friend, everyone's so like innocent, just like me, like no one's gonna do me wrong. But no, they always got their own little game going. Usually, like a man, especially, it's fucking crazy.
Yeah, I mean that's Vegas. A lot of that's in Vegas too, but
It's everywhere, girl.
It's everywhere.
It's the industry in general. That's what the industry is
true.
revolved around. What
That's
can you
true.
give me if I'm gonna give you something?
We're just in
So
an
how do you
industry
protect yourself
city.
from that?
You just gotta fucking, first off, get a strong ass heart. Second off, realize, do your own shit and your own thing, and do not let people walk on you. Know your worth, first off. Like, I'm not coming to you for free forever, and it's all business. For anything, I'm not coming there for free and for not for business. I'm not talking to you on the phone, not for business. Like, you can email me. No texting. Like,
Yeah, man, people get off on the phone.
let me call you.
Let me just talk to you.
Unless
This
you're
is
an
what-
actual, like,
It's actually-
established
yeah.
fucking business calling me, I'm not
Yeah.
talking to you.
Because there's a lot of people
You
who
can email
talk.
me, because that's
Yeah,
how things
email
are
me
handled
numbers.
today.
That's right.
Don't give me my number shit, like all that. No. You
All
sound
right,
weird.
you guys, listen up. So you guys are getting there right now. Don't waste your time trying to talk to people. If they're really about their business, then we'll email
Well,
you.
just-
and make
yeah,
sure
be
Or
you
be
about
get
like,
it
okay,
scheduled.
How can we
you
book
want me
you?
to model for you?
Appropriately.
Give me your card. I do that all the time. They're like, oh, let me like get your number so you can model for me. I'm like, okay, let me get your card. If you don't have a card, I know you're not real, because like you'd have a card on you.
Yeah, just trying to get your number. So, see, that could be a huge problem. You almost need like a Google number so you can just give them some side number.
Always Google a motherfucker too.
Yeah. She Googling you motherfuckers. Watch out!
An agency, a celebrity you're going to hang out with, anybody.
Yeah, you know what? Another celebrity told me that. They said, Google it. They just kept telling me, Google this man, Google this man. I'm thinking, why the fuck do I
Even
need
if
to
there's
Google?
bad articles, it's along some type of guideline of who that person actually is.
Yeah,
you know?
they always tell me to Google. I'm like, okay.
Does your agency send you out for a lot of celebrity engagements?
I have a lot of agencies, and like one recently sent me out to hang with Scott Disick. And he literally was like crazy and was wrestling around with me. And I was like,
wow.
okay, I'm on tequila, I'm lit too, let's do it. And then I was like kicking back and kicking him in the head from on the ground, you know, just messing around.
What?
And then, and then all of a sudden, like, he had me pinned on the ground, and he actually whipped his dick out, his pink white
What are
dick,
you saying to
and
me?
almost touched my face, and I'm screaming for people. There's like 12 people in the room, including his security. I'm for real like, trying to get him
Oh,
off me.
God.
It's like, if you touch my face with your dick, I'm grabbing it and I'm
Oh, my
ripping
goodness.
it off. And then finally he like gets off me, right? And I'm like, okay. And then these girls come in, they're like, well, we just saw you like kick him in the head. And I was like,
I told you.
they were out on the balcony and they saw through the window, and I was like,
No good.
I was like, so I stood up and I was like aggressive, because like, you cannot just do that to me. And he's like, okay, you're not funny anymore, get her out to security. And I'm like, yeah, give me my shit. You took my phone and my bag when I walked in, and every other bitch here, so give me my phone and my shit. Don't kick me out if I don't have my shit in my hand. Get my shit and then tell me to leave, bitch. I have to stand here and wait for my shit. Like, fuck you.
Out of control.
And you disrespect me. I hate that.
I don't
Like,
give a fuck.
you ain't nobody.
Don't give a fuck.
You're a little, ugh.
Wow. Wow, you guys, we just got an exclusive right now.
Scott Disick, that was about. P.S.
Oh,
You
we're
know
gonna have
that
to come up with a
Kardashian
new
bitches
name.
guy, the white one that cheats on her all the time, and like those like glass bottles
The
at
Las
her head.
went down in Las Vegas.
Child looks like a little weirdo.
But that's why they make
Oh,
them sign.
No.
Wait.
Wait. Let
Okay,
me do
so
my
what we were
no.
gonna say is,
We cannot go any further before I say the views expressed on this show may not necessarily be the property of the station that you're listening to, nor the commentators that normally present this show.
Lord have mercy. Oh God. So yeah, I mean, it goes down, and I can see that from his ass, because he's such like a little wiener boy.
Oh my.
Sorry.
Okay.
First off, we all walk
I'm
in,
gonna
right?
just get a
Yes.
disclaimer on loop to just play in the background. One of those ones that goes. We need one of those.
Nah, for real, it goes down with these motherfuckers.
But first off, how come he comes to Vegas with full-on beard and like really long hair, like Jesus looking, with shades on, and then he sits on the couch?
Isn't
the whole
that
time
wait?
we
Hold
walk
on.
in.
Okay, so I'm into white boys. Isn't that like the new white boy thing though? Like
No,
they
but he
wanted,
only
like,
did it to
look
come here.
dirty, like they just came back from Peru and like
samurai.
sheared.
The week after he was
Yeah,
at
it's
Kylie's
like their
birthday,
thing.
and he had it all shaved off and normal hair. Because I was arriving like, okay, I'll go, because he's a little cute. I googled his recent pictures, and then I show up and he looks like Jesus. I'm like, what the fuck? And then the next like week he looks normal again. I'm like, you literally must have done that to not be recognized because everyone hates your ass. Why would you want to walk around Vegas when everyone wants to throw shit at you?
That's
true.
Pour drinks all
Vegas
down
is
you.
a crazy place though because like Vegas loves the celebrities. Like they don't really care if it's a celebrity. Like I've like seen them go nuts for Scott.
Yeah, they're all about the glitz
Yeah.
and fame looking shit, but it's all fake.
Even Pauly D.
Yeah, like Pauly D right now was out. Where was he at? He was somebody place DJing
He's
over
everywhere.
the weekend.
We were with him one time.
No, he was literally DJing over the weekend. Pauly D.
Oh,
was
yeah,
here in
Rehab.
town. Was it at Rehab?
One of the pools, I saw that. And
He's
then
like
frequently everywhere here in Vegas.
Pauly
yeah, he's been hanging
D. Pauly
out
D
here.
has
Travis.
been nice.
He
Shouts
got
out
to
to
Travis
Pauly
a
D.
Pauly D
Cab's
is nice.
here. Your cab's here.
Shouts out to who?
Pauly D.
Pauly D.
Cab's
He's pretty cool.
I say the Jets here.
That's good.
You
Good
say the
reviews
Cavs
from
here.
Pauly D then.
Cab's here. Your cab's here. All right, that's enough of my annoying little.
I missed that. See, I didn't watch those shows.
So,
Jersey
P.S. Viewers and listeners, only listeners because there are no viewers. We're
Yeah.
gonna take a shot real quick. Stand by for 3 seconds.
Stand by.
3.
Boop. Where's your shot?
All right, we are back. Hey, we are lit. You got 30 Talk 101 with you live and full throttle.
Straight from Hurricane Katrina.
But if this is recorded, we will still be full
I
throttle.
love you guys.
Full throttle to the end, y'all. That's how we go out.
You guys.
Motorsport.
Man, we love that special
You never been a sport?
interview. She will wrap your ass up.
They told me to come on here and be drunk. It's y'all's fault.
Hurricane Katrina.
Well,
just
you guys
says,
know she's keeping it
shuts out.
saucy for you at least.
Keeping it saucy.
Wasn't playing when I said his son was coming.
You already know we got the killer over here, Crystal with the pistol. That's why she ain't said nothing all
so shy.
night.
She's
long.
drawing pictures. What are you drawing?
She's drawing the master plan. Don't worry. That's the master plan. I told her to work
She's
on.
got hearts and smiley faces.
No.
Look how cute this
Yes,
girl is.
that's
No,
what she
she's
thought that
drawing
was.
cats. No.
Nah, she's drawing the map to get
She
to
drew
your
some pictures
bank
of hearts
account
and
type shit
flowers.
in the safe.
That's what she wants
Don't
you to
trip.
think is that it's hard.
Exactly.
So you actually remind me
That's
of
our
a mommy.
codes,
Are
man.
you a mommy?
Please do not. Okay, and
I
and
am.
we're out. Thanks.
Oh, how many babies?
And there you have it. We back. We talking about what?
Come.
Okay, well, no, well, in a way, we're
Come.
talking about cum, but
That
this-
too.
I want to talk about independence and like what that means to everybody. So we're having a debate on social
Independent
media.
women in the building. Are you here? Are you with
Yeah, and I want to know for you as a model, especially. I feel like there's a traditional route, so to speak, where women feel like the man needs to take care of them and pay bills and do things for them, and then I feel like there's kind of a flip side to that. Where girls don't want that anymore and they're looking, I don't know, I'll just say for something else in order to not fill in the blanks for other people, but for something else. So how does that affect you in the modeling industry? Because I assume that there's a lot of guys that like throw themselves at you wanting to like win your affection with things. So how does that play out?
Well, starting modeling, I moved here with a guy who I got engaged to here. So he knew I was a model when he got with me. He engaged me as a model, and then he tried to get all jealous and controlling over my modeling, you know? Like, a lot of guys do that. They'll date a model and then they can't handle it, you know? Like, they think you're just like trying to get the attention of all these guys and stuff, when really, like, this is just my job. Like, what do you want me to do? And then, so he was really tying me down and wanted me to get a real job, like work at a bar and stuff. And I'm like, I did not move here to work at a bar. So, you know, that aspect, you know, guys fall in love with a model, but then they can't handle that they're a model after they've been with them. And then there's the aspect of a girl realizing, okay, a guy's just gonna like get with me because of how I look and the look I give them, and they think I need them to take care of me, because models don't make that much money. Whatever people want to say, they don't know the world unless they're a fucking model, and every model knows. I've been a full-time professional model only for 8 years. That's all I've done. And I know it's not like you're coming up, you know. Even like celebrity models, they're just celebrity models because they have that like spotlight. But every other model, which is thousands and thousands, they're like normal people.
They get the spotlight.
And so do you think that it's important for a guy to be able to provide for you, or are you looking like, or are you...
See, that's another thing. A lot of girls, they feel like, oh, I can't handle it. The struggle is too hard. I need a guy to take care of me. I'm not like that. I'm super independent, and I've realized having a guy take care of you, no. They'll say, I want to take care of you. I'm in debt now from letting a guy take care of me. I give him all my money.
I'm in debt for being a single
house.
mother because I refuse to let anybody take care of me and do it myself.
Right. I had to bounce my house, left everything. I had no money and anything. Like, I had to leave all my furniture and stuff and come back one day when he was gone and get my shit, because it was like an abusive situation on top of everything. On top of he had everything. He was a heroin addict, so the bills weren't being paid because he was buying drugs, and he made good money. He was on the road 4 weeks at a time. I saw him like a weekend in between those 4 weeks, and you know, that's why I really couldn't get to know him over the 3 years we were together, because a lot of it was apart on the road and stuff.
Yeah, man.
So yada yada, all that.
That's why I don't date men on the road.
Girls just can't rely on guys to take care of them because they're scared and they don't feel like they can be fucking independent. In this world, you can do whatever you want. Don't use the excuse you're a woman. I can't do it because I'm not respected as a woman. Fuck that shit.
That's
Prove that you can do it.
Overcome no matter what. It's not
Yeah.
about any of these
Power
obstacles
to the
or
women.
like labels that they want to put on you, because at the end of the day, it's nobody else's responsibility for your success.
If anything, okay, gender equality isn't the thing. It's the look thing. Like, everyone thinks you have to have a look, right? To
Looks
be
are
accepted.
important.
And everyone thinks you have to have money to be accepted. And
But no.
relationships are a lot based on, you want to have a fallback. So if I can't provide for myself, I'm going to have this relationship to fall back on. That's what a lot of relationships are based on nowadays. Money and financial situations. So without that aspect, love is a very hard concept to even grasp, because people don't know love. People know what they're trying to find in stability and grasp as like security for if they can't make it themselves. That's why independence is so important. You have to learn how to do it yourself from the gate. You can't always have people to fall back on.
No, I
Experience
think I agree
helps
with you.
too.
Well, I think experience plays all into it. I mean, I know that there's different perspectives. Like, I know that not everybody agrees with me. There's some, like, really traditional ladies out there that, like, feel like the man should be the head of the household, and he should be the breadwinner.
Look, or there's ladies like me that just feel like, yo, pay the fucking bills. We'll use my money for the extra shit. We'll go on trips with my money. I'll go shopping with my money.
So even with that being said, guess what? You're going to let all that happen, right?
You're not spending your money.
And you're going to want all that, and you're going to get it provided to you.
No.
But guess what? He's going to be fucking other bitches, and then you're going to be sad.
Listen, Linda. These motherfuckers have to get their own spot anyway. Like, most guys I know have their own spot. I mean, they just do. As a single woman, I feel like if you have your own spot, boom, you're already paying bills. Boom. What is my existence in your spot going to change your bills? Okay, your electricity may go up, $50, $100, we'll say max if I'm crazy with the electricity. I'll give you a fucking $100 from my fucking money to put on the fucking bills. But why am I spending the bread if we're together, like, on the house?
Look at this,
when this is what you would be spending any fucking way.
Me personally,
take my money, let's fucking get extra shit, let's invest in some shit.
I've been through that. I hear what you're saying, and I get what you're saying, and at first I used to be like that too. But then I had a situation where I moved in with a dude who shall remain nameless. Let's just call him Mr. G. And
Mr. G.
I moved in with Mr. G, and he had a really, really good job, and I had a really, really good job. We bought a couple of cars together. together, but you know, he convinced me to buy them and like put them in his name.
Okay, but see, now
he had the better credit and insurance. No, it was all true. If you ran the numbers in my name versus in his name, the insurance was lower. Blah 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 blah. Yeah. And like we were together for a long time. This wasn't like a fly by night relationship.
No. You still gotta get your own shit. Like we're not exchanging names.
I had my own car, but it was like the cars that we purchased together. I had put in his name, and like the apartments that we lived in, and like the other stuff that we had, like a boat. It was all in like.
See, that's the thing, right? If you want to be in a relationship, still keep things separate, right? It's going to be yours or it's going to be his. No one's sharing shit, because guess what? In the end, you're all sharing shit the whole way through, and in the end, I want everything. What happened to sharing everything? I thought this was both of ours. Why you want everything?
And it doesn't even matter if you get married to Mr. G or not.
Greedy with the terms and conditions.
Even if you do that, even if you do get married, then it's still messy. Because then you have to fight about
sign a prenup,
divorce lawyers.
We want prenup. Kanye West.
Blah blah blah.
I don't think that regular quote unquote air quotes.
We should all have prenups.
Regular people have prenups.
In order to date me, you have to bring this amount of percentage to the table.
That's why marriage in general is
my
whack.
prenup.
What's all the paperwork for? What's all this paperwork? Like, let's just love someone.
Yeah. High five.
Let's just like say I
don't think that love should have prerequisites.
I'm gonna love you forever. What's all the paperwork for?
Today's society,
property, whatever.
We can't figure it out. We don't have time to figure it out. People are running out of time. We're trying to get shit done.
That's not love.
A prenup lets me know you're not on no bullshit.
Today I could be on the top, but tomorrow I could be on the bottom, and I want to know that you're gonna be there with me regardless of wherever I'm at.
Exactly.
And like I'm gonna be there for you wherever you're at. Like that's what it is.
That's what love is supposed to fucking be. You can't just be there for the come up, and when the come up's gone, you're out. Like, plus I'm gonna take everything we came up for. Like, what? No.
That's just a scandalous bitch. That's why men call good women hoes and bitches and
we are gonna continue on that path.
I'm gonna leave.
What?
But that's basically what.
I'll figure it out.
That's the whole independence part, right? You gotta know you can take care of your fucking self without a douche ass man trying to take everything.
I didn't say I couldn't take care of myself, but hey, if you're paying bills, why?
Oh yeah, with the house thing.
Paying the bills
so
too.
Now, as a model, right?
Teamwork makes the dream work.
I have a 3-bedroom, 3-bathroom house, right? And a 2 garage. 2 fucking car, goddamn garage. Okay, bitch. And I don't have a car.
But that's alright.
These motherfuckers want to act like, I'm some shit and hit me up on like Bumble or something, right? I'm like, okay, you're cute, which I very rarely swipe yes or whatever on Bumble. But the few times I have, it's like, okay, you look like you're cool. Your thing says you got shit going for you, and then all of a sudden you live with a roommate or you got you just left your ex-girlfriend and now you're trying to move into a house and you're insisting on, let me plan a date coming to your house. Let me come over to your house.
Netflix and chill.
Let's do a fire at your house. Like, I need to invite you over,
That's
bitch.
the struggle of being an independent woman, though, because it's like
you
hard,
can't
right?
live off me.
Because like for me personally, like even if I did meet a dude that like had a super nice house and he had his shit together, he had a nice car, whatever, like I'm not gonna give up my cute ass bungalow with my pool and my whatever for the insecurity of like if it may or may not work out. Like I'm just not willing to do that anymore at this point in my life. So that's the struggle for me. It's not that I don't want a man to like do nice things for me. I want you to do nice things for me, but like I don't want you to be in control of like where I rest my head.
And a relationship, sadly, is all about one person in control, no matter what.
It is true.
There's no balance, no matter how hard you try. One person's always in control.
The one with the more money. Correct.
Not always. Like,
it's not always the person.
The smarter one could take all your fucking money easily. Happens on the daily. Bitches go and marry someone and take all his shit, and now he's on the street and she's got everything.
It happens all the time.
Well, you know what? I've had quite a few guys.
It's just called a mindset of being fucking
think
of being a human, how you want to be treated. Like, but that's just not how people are. Sadly, whatever.
So that's why we just need a prenup. And that means sign above.
But I hate
before we go into this relationship. No, you can't move in with me. 2, I'm not obligated to fucking you all the goddamn time. 3, yeah, you do need to be a cook because I ain't cooking shit.
So she wants a sugar daddy, y'all. This is what she's saying.
Okay, there's a difference.
Pay my bills, cook for me. I don't want to fuck
that's
you.
what I'm saying.
I just want to be here.
I don't listen. I don't
I just
call
want to
it a
look
sugar
good and
daddy.
you just take care of me.
This
you
is
know.
what I would like to call a sponsor.
So my nails need done next Thursday. If you want to help me out.
Okay, well,
with
a
Sounds about right.
Or sugar daddy.
No, sponsor.
Or,
exactly.
Sponsor.
or
Look,
She's
friend,
all
friend.
about the sugar daddy.
I
not.
She loves a good sugar daddy.
See,
not.
she don't know. She was
But
like,
that's not a
bitch, when
relationship.
have you ever had somebody pay your bills? I was like always.
Can we tell the doggy story about
No, we're not talking about no goddamn doggy story.
him? That's how piece of shit they are.
If somebody promised they're gonna buy you that dog.
No.
Not even close.
My dog ran away from my sugar
Ran a
daddy.
fucking way. Yeah, bullshit.
It was like, get the fuck out
Cat
of here.
person.
He wouldn't. Her dog is psycho as shit, and
Psycho
this
as
guy
shit.
went and took him for a weekend. His own fault.
He
and
thought he was-
He probably
You have a
bit
dog now?
I used to.
a little Doberman pinscher, and this thing's like biting the shit out of anyone who tries to touch it. I tried to walk in for her while she's at work.
Oh, where's
I'm
the
like,
dog
what?
now?
You
Little
actually
mofo?
bit my
He
hand.
ran the fuck away from the sugar daddy.
So yeah, he says he ran away. I think he let him run down the street.
He wanted the dog hella bad. He really wanted the dog.
You bit me, motherfucker! Oh hell no!
No,
And the
I
dog-
think Mr. G got rid of one of my cats, so I feel you.
The dog was hella mean though, and I was just like, damn, mean and mean goes together. Like you see, because when they got hella
Your
money,
dog was evil.
Yeah.
I never seen a dog
and
so
so
crazy.
was my sugar daddy.
I'm trying to feed you and help you. What the fuck? I never seen a dog when you get food to him, he's like trying to bite your hand.
Yeah, my dog was no joke.
Well,
but
how does that work out on the subject of sugar daddies? Because
I'm not looking for a sugar daddy. That's how it works out. I'm looking for a sponsor. Let's get it right.
Oh Lord! So
Sponsor.
let's try to define
A sponsor
it now.
is somebody who will pay your fucking bills and like get your nails
But
done.
guess what, girl? This is
to
after
make sure
experience,
you are legit.
right?
What do you mean?
This is after experience. If you're trying to find a sugar daddy and realize that don't work, so now you're trying to just keep it
No,
business.
because a sugar daddy is usually an older person, like an older guy who's just like well established. A
it's
sponsor,
a guy that's gonna give you money
a
whenever you
sponsor
want
could be
it.
somebody like Keen, perhaps.
For your business, bro.
Keen.
Sponsors business.
You get what I'm saying? Keen
No wink, wink, wink. Sponsor, sponsor.
sponsors.
But you wanna what for some sponsor?
somebody that just looks out
You
for
don't
you.
want to do anything, right?
I mean, you can
So
or you
that's
cannot.
business.
You can or you cannot. It's up
If
to
you're gonna
you.
do sex, that's not business.
No, it's you can or you
If you're
cannot
gonna do
because a sponsor
blowjobs,
likes
anything,
you.
that's not
They
business.
like literally like you, and you could be attracted to the sponsor.
So
It's
no, that's
just-
when business will never work out. It'll always go downhill at some point. Never do that. That's where you will never succeed. And
Yeah,
that's why
I know
business
that
is
when
so
I
hard.
used to back in the
There's
day when I
reasons why
used
it
to be a
doesn't work out.
dancer, that like you never mixed, you never thought that they were like your friend because that's where you would like they would.
Who is they?
the
The
client.
Johns.
So you think they're your friend and you try to do shit like, okay, I'll do it for you for free, and then you
That
take
is
advantage.
not
Well,
the
that's
case.
whenever they're always
Not
like,
the
"Oh,
case.
give me an extra dance, and I'll go to the ATM."
No.
And like normally, you're like, "No," you're like up front. Give me this $150 right now. Like normally,
Same
you would never
thing
do
with
that,
modeling.
but then you do it. And then
No one
you're
pays you.
like, you're like, okay, like, can we go to the ATM? And then they're like, oh, let's buy you another drink. And you're like, I don't want another drink. Can we go to the ATM? And then like it's taking forever. And then like you just know you're about to get screwed out of this dance. And like you're gonna still have to pay the house for it because you know fucking
I didn't have
bouncer
that. Yeah.
Joe Blow just saw you know, give the dance. So it's like you're
Joe
gonna
Blow.
owe that to the house. And
I
like
know
now
exactly
he's
what
trying
you're
to screw
saying,
you.
yeah.
Well,
No.
yeah, that's how it is.
A lot of times guys are like, I got this, I got that. Nope, it never shows up. What?
Scared
I just like literally, that's why I always like upfront. But okay, same thing with modeling, right? I did a hair show and it took me 9 months to get paid because I had to keep bugging them and bugging them and bugging them. And then the hurricane hit down in Florida or wherever, Texas, wherever. And they're like, oh, we can't send money because of the hurricane. I'm like, I don't care, that was 9 months ago. Your problem's not mine. You're sending an email, you can send me my money. So they
Run
sent
me
me
my
my
money.
money and it was
She
short.
said, "Run me my money, y'all."
And it was for a legit hair show. I did it as a model for a hair company, right? So these agencies are the same way. They'll try not to pay people. Like the one I moved here for, Envy Model Management, they're here, LA, and in New York. They're actually established. Did LA Fashion Week with them and all this like shit. But they don't pay any money, and also they'll make you request your check every Tuesday, and their accountant is who you have to request from. You have to request every Tuesday, and the accountant only replies every Tuesday, and once every Tuesday. If you're trying to have a conversation, when can I get my money? Okay, it's like blah, blah, blah. Like, you only get one reply, and then you have to wait a week, and then you have to wait a week. So a lot of girls have another job, and they forget that they have these checks coming in, so they will never request it. Well, I'm on my shit, and I'm requesting, and if it's short, I'm going to tell you. I had to tell him like 4 times, why is my shit short? Why is my shit short? And then eventually I had to be like,
Shady.
I cannot accept castings from you anymore until you pay me like what you owe me. And he's like, feel free to talk to me like that, like when I've been nothing but nice to you. And the first show I ever did for them was like supposed to be over half of what I got paid, and I talked to the client and got told that, and I told him, why am I only getting paid like less than half of what I'm supposed? He's like, what the fuck, you should never talk to my client, don't ever do that again. Like, he was pissed that I found out.
So how does this all work? Okay, so like basically I know like a lot of times like models will get called for a casting, and then you guys will come in, you'll basically like do your walk or like show your headshots, and then they'll select you, right? Like they'll select you for the show, or they'll select you for whatever.
No, like a show will reach out to agencies to see what models they have. So the agency will already have your pictures and your walk on file, and then they'll watch it and be like, okay, we want them to come to our actual casting. And then you show up to the casting, and then you do what they want at the casting. Like, they'll probably have you do a walk for sure. I always do runways, so that's what I would do. And then they'll say, okay, yes or no, and I'm tall as shit, so they'd always say yes. And then I just come back for the show.
So she's beautiful as fuck to you.
Well, that, like, runway, it's all about tall and, like, how you walk in.
And how you carry yourself, and she carries herself like a
I wear heels when I walk in. I don't walk in with flats.
You can book her any day.
So instantly I just have that, like, model look or whatever. Like, you always say, she struts around like a model, but I'm just walking. So.
She does walk like a model.
That's just how I walk. So that's why I've been good at it. But anyway, you know what I was saying? So. You're not really in control, it's the agency in control. That's why after all that, I've learned to do my own thing, and I build my own clientele. I'll go to the right shows like Magic or whatever, and I'll just walk around, and people will be like, oh, I want you to walk for this fashion designer. I want you to walk for me because I have a show coming up soon. I want you to do this, and I'll get their card or whatever, and we'll email.
So when you're networking as a model, what's the most important tip that you can give to girls that are up and coming? Because I imagine that it's hard. There's probably a lot of parties that they get invited to, but then actually like breaking through and speaking and like getting to the right person is probably pretty hard. Sorry if you guys hear that crunching right now. That's Pistol. Pistol. The AK-47 is kicking in right now. We had a BCM the AK-47, you guys. Sorry about that.
That's so funny.
We keep it real.
That's our little pistol over there.
These little chips of mine, we got a little shine.
Crunch.
I
have an 8-chip.
Shout out to hashtag Doritos. Hashtag Lay's.
Lay's barbecue. Don't get it twisted.
Lay's barbecue. Hashtag Lay's barbecue.
No barbecue.
Hashtag ranch Doritos.
And sour cream.
And
sour cream and onion.
Yes, ranch
and sour cream, which normally I don't like, but
you need to dip it natural sour cream.
Before they made the munchies mix, this is what we did back in the day. Everybody would come to school and have their own chips, and we put it in a little bowl like this.
Taco Bell sauce on it.
Oh no! See,
ew! Make it all soggy and nasty.
No, we had to eat it right then and there. No saving it.
Oh God, no!
Trailer park food. Well, she's white. I'm white too.
I'm not white.
She's not white. She's Mexican.
She's Native.
I'm
Mexican.
Native American.
Native American.
Awesome.
Aww. I'm from Montana. We have a lot of Native Americans and a lot of white people.
Okay, question.
Answer.
Don't get mad.
Jokes. Maybe not.
Are you offended if I say Indian?
That's what they're called.
It is an incorrect term, but up until my whole life, up until I was about 12, I was called an Indian. And then when they told me I was a Native American, I was like, what is that?
That's just the bullshit that people try to be like.
So now...
No,
she knows.
Not.
Look at her. She knows.
Native American
or look at her
American Indian would be the other term.
I thought it was just Native. I thought it's just
But really,
Native.
you think
my father will say American Indian.
Yeah, see, the old school, because that's what they were. That's how we referred
Indians,
to
what
you.
they're fucking
And
called.
then
Everyone wants to be crazy.
When we wanted to get politically correct, we changed it.
To Native American.
But I have
Native
to-
American.
I have
Peruvian,
Jesus, okay.
Peruvian.
Tone down, just 1 second, please. No, but I
Turn
said
down
that
for what?
I said that to
Bitch.
somebody, and they got like really offended that I said Indians, and I was thinking, well, yeah, I get it. That is the new term, and that's my fault. I'm supposed to learn this. But I was like, I don't think they're offended because I've dealt with people who've dealt in business with them, and they called them Indians, and so that's
More like
where
American Indian.
they probably said American Indians, and I just called Indians.
Thought.
But then you come to a
Yeah,
place like
'cause,
Vegas
you know,
where we actually
I'm
have.
an 80s baby, and like I said, as
Right.
an 80s baby up until I was 10, 12.
That's
between
exactly
10 and 12, they're like, you're a
Right.
Native American.
Right.
So now all
And
these
I was like,
Indians
what's
from
an-
India are coming, right? Maybe that's why it's getting mixed up. Are you Indian or are you Indian?
That's
it's
why
like they're
they
Indian and
became
now you guys are Native
American
American.
or American Indian.
They got the term Indian now. They stole it, but they're from India, so it makes more sense.
Well,
But
Indian.
you're not Native American. You're Indian
Christopher
too.
Well, the
Columbus.
whole reason why, the point of it is, the reason why that it's offensive is because exactly what you just said.
Right.
They're not Indian, and the reason
No,
why
it's because
Christopher Columbus
was
called
supposed
them
to go
Indians.
to India, but
and
he didn't
ended up
make it
in
to
He
India.
called
America.
the
ended up in
Native
America.
Americans
Lost.
Indians.
Oh my
And
God.
so it's like if somebody was
just
calling
got a
a
history
Polish
lesson, y'all.
person Turkish, like it's just not correct. Like, why would you call them that when that's not
Just
what they
like
are?
Middle
See, it's common
Eastern.
sense. You don't need to know things. You
Listen.
just put it together with your head.
I'll break this
The
down real
fuck?
quick.
I
Middle
didn't know that
Easterns.
shit. Just put it together.
But there's no Middle Westerns. So there couldn't be a Middle Easterns. But
Okay,
that's a-
Montana, they
that's
call
a whole other
it
project.
Midwest or Northwestern.
Midwest or Northwestern.
So it's up by Canada, but it's in the
Where's
west, but not on the
Northeastern?
west coast. It's in like the northwest.
Okay, well,
but
what's
it's
in the
up
Northeast?
in the north.
Well, what's in the Northeast?
I know that the Midwest is anything of like Wisconsin, Michigan.
Do we have Mideast?
Wyoming.
Wyoming?
Do we have Mideast?
Montana?
So yeah, you classify it as
I
Midwest.
can't get no answers
Midwest.
from that shit.
Some
We
people
got
do it
Midwest over
Northwest.
here. In other countries, they got the Mideast.
Midwest is my equivalent to the Mideast. Is my point.
I'm just glad we got that clarified. American
'Cause it's the
Indians,
last
I
one on the
apologize
border,
if you
so,
felt
like,
offended
Northwest people
by that
say-
conversation right there, but I was just trying to get to the bottom of it. I don't have any responsibility for what this crazy blonde hair 6'1" chick said next to me, but
So she threw you out there. So that's the way that it is.
we love her input. We loved your input. Thank you for that. Thank you for clarifying that.
Disclaimer again: we are not responsible for the content of this.
It's a lot of people out there that really like kind of like dumb to it, ignorant about it.
Yeah, if you're listening to this, you probably are one of them. Just kidding.
Shut up. No.
God knows what's going on. Let me listen to these crazy ass
Clarification.
bitches try to learn about geographics and shit and geology, whatever it's called.
History?
Yep. I think it's also
That was the chip show.
geology.
Salsa.
I think I am correct. Let me see. Geology.
We thank you once again for tuning in to Dirty Talk 101.
Science
Do you have
details.
anything, final thoughts?
Geography, right? Geography.
Yes.
Oh, who doesn't get astrology and
Awards for the blondes.
What's-
Sorry. Yeah. Here.
Hey,
Hey.
what's
Trying to figure out
what's the ones about the
geometry,
universe?
geology.
Astrology and
Astrology.
astronomy. Oh, try to define them.
Here.
You don't know.
I don't know.
Astrology or
And
astronomy.
yeah, she knows.
Oh, don't
She's
get
so
her
smart.
started.
She's the
yes.
smartest of all of us. I can tell.
She is the one to know
She's
about
over there like a
astrology.
professor. Like, let me check.
Astrologist.
So which one? Astrology?
Astrology is
Stars?
the
Yes.
study of, no, astrology is the one where you're looking at the signs and
Okay.
everything like that.
Which goes back to the stars.
Astronomy, it does go back to the stars, but astronomy is the actual scientific study of the stars.
Astrology.
Hey.
Astronomy. Is
She feels confident in her answer. I'm gonna Google it after I hit this.
We can Google it right now. Astronomy right
Do
now.
it.
She's correct. We
I
don't
already
need
know
to-
I'm correct.
We don't need to go
You
over
guys
that.
know I don't ever speak on anything. Carlucci with the Gucci. We can talk about anything. including
Astronomy
Gucci.
is one
I'm
that
telling you,
studies
that's
the
what it
signs.
Her
is.
confidence makes me believe her.
But an astrologist studies the stars.
She's like Donald Trump. Anything he says, you're gonna believe it.
That's the only comparison.
But don't
to
have a
Donald
clue what
Trump
they
that I'm
saying.
gonna
Just
take.
kidding.
Astronomy is a natural science that studies celestial objects and the phenomena. It applies to mathematics,
Phenomena.
physics, and chemistry, and an effort to explain the
She knew
origin of those objects and phenomena in
question
their
her.
natural space.
I didn't question.
Versus
questioned her.
astrology.
Just kidding. What is this, P.S.?
Astrology, my loves.
Bottle opener.
What do you ask about that? Astrology is a study of the movements and relative positions of the celestial objects as means of divining information about
actually is
human
weird.
affairs and terrestrial events. All right, and we're also going to give a shout out to
Whoever makes this.
no, actually,
It's like a pufferfish bottle thing.
we're going to give a shout out right now to ADD Medicine. Thank you for keeping us safe in these years so that we don't have a mind like Hurricane Katrina over here.
Yeah, I
Hurricane
might
Katrina.
have ADD, so special shout out to you.
Coming
Hey.
through with a storm.
I knew in school I had some issues.
Hey, till next time.
No!
Safe sex and paycheck.
Safe sex and paychecks, baby.
And we're out.